For a barbell bench press, setup is actually really important, and here I'm showing you how I would set up my upper back as I am benching. I am bringing my shoulder blades together and I'm bringing them down, also known as retraction and depression. So here, as I'm setting up myself in the bench, you can see that I'm wriggling myself into position. What I'm doing is basically doing the same motion as I did before, where I brought my shoulder blades back and down as I am bringing my butt up towards my upper back. So imagine a piece of paper where I'm pushing either ends of the piece of paper together, and this results in an arch, or the paper folding upwards in the center. And that's exactly what is happening here, where I bring my shoulder blades or upper back downwards towards my butt, while I bring my butt upwards towards my upper back or shoulder blades, resulting in the arch in my lower back. Another thing I like to do is bring my heels back as far as I can, such that they are slightly off the floor. And when I'm struggling, I will push my heel down into the floor, which allows my hip to extend, creating the arch a little bit more, and this results in greater tightness and stability, allowing me to push further and harder for the rep. So all I'm thinking of doing is lowering the barbell towards the highest point on my chest, which is the sternum or the chest bone. I pause it ever so slightly before pushing it off. So once again, to recap on how I will set up myself in a bench press, remember this is a skill that takes practice, and a setup is something that takes time to get used to. But basically, I'm bringing both of my shoulder blades back and down together and downwards towards my butt, while I shift my butt up towards my upper back, and I lift my heels off the floor by bringing my feet back as far as my mobility allows. My heel will be ever so slightly off the floor, so that when I push down into the floor, this extends my hip, which extends my back, creating the arch and allow for a tighter bench press, and allows me to push harder and stronger for the bench press itself. As I'm lowering the bar, all I'm thinking about is lowering the barbell towards the top of my chest, which is around my sternum, and this is created by having the arch when I push my upper back and my butt towards each other, creating the arch in the lower back. This should be done with control, and generally speaking, having a light pause at the top of your chest will be helpful.